the coach at Notre Dame after they won the Orange Bowl. And to me, this bless this sports commentator, the journalist heart, bless her heart, man. She's just probably was just told to, he's a person of color, a black man. If he wins, he's going to be the first black man to do this, that, and the third. And you got to bring up race. You got to bring up race. And so of course, she brings up the race question because he won, and she asked him about it. And he's the coach. And I think his answer was spot on the money. And I think his answer also is a mile marker that many people are getting tired of this. Even people that could capitalize on it, even people that could take advantage of it, are getting tired of this constant drumbeat of race, 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 race. So let's check it out. If you haven't seen it, I think it'd be good. Let me know one in the chat when you can hear.
Because you are the first black head coach to go to a national championship game in college.
Let's back that up.
Because you are the first black head coach to go to a national championship game in college football. Just hearing that response alone, how much does this mean to you?
I've said this before. I don't ever want to take attention away from the team. It is an honor, and I hope all coaches, minorities, black, Asian, white, it doesn't matter, great people continue to get opportunities to lead young men like this. But this ain't about me. This is about us. And we're going to celebrate what we've done because it's something special.
I love it. You are. And I thought that was just such a spot on the money response to that stupid victim narrative. I really kind of wish it was longer. That victim narrative that keeps going on. He said, man, look, it ain't got nothing to do with me. It's about these young men that are playing this game. And to me, that's where the metal meets the road. And I think that's the right type of answer. So shout out to him. I don't even know where Notre Dame is. They probably got 95 feet of snow. But, shout out to them. Their coach said the right thing and is doing the right thing by taking the focus off of himself and putting it right where it needs to go, square on those men that are playing that game, that won that championship. Shout out to them. Shout out. And hey, shout out to good coaching. Like, let me just back that up again. Good coaching, hey, because if they had lost, if they had a losing season, that coach should be on the chopping block. So they had a winning season. Let's give him let's give him his flowers too. Shout out to the coach as well. Matter of fact, I don't even know his name. His name is Marcus Freeman. And shout out to Marcus Freeman. He deserves his flowers. Of course, you're picking the right type of support staff. You're putting your players in the right way to be successful. Shout out to him. But when the smoke clears, it ain't got nothing to do with me being a black man. It's got something about these young men, because there's probably all kinds of races on his team, that they did such a great job. What do y'all think about it? Agree. Shout out. He said, well said. It should encourage good people. Come on. We were talking about that earlier. The participation trophy crowd is losing. We can't let them. We got to make sure they keep collecting those L's. Thank you so much. Finding good. The team wins, not the coach. Agreed. Shout out. Discernment Files. Always good to see you. To me, it's an insult to even bring up, come on, race in this situation. I agree. I don't know why that young lady had to do that. I'm sure she was told that she had to. I'm sure it was on the script. It's on the, on the text sheet, but it's an insult. Like, well, who cares? Like, well, what does that got to do with it? But they probably anticipated him biting, taking the bait, taking the trap, getting in the trick bag, and running off with the race argument and taking the shine off of that team and putting the shine on himself. But, shout out to Mr. Freeman. What's his name? Marcus Freeman. Smart man. He didn't fall for the trick bag. Let me turn my light on. He didn't fall for the trick bag. He said, no, this is about these guys right here. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I didn't get out there and sweat and spit and cry and bleed. It's about these guys. And he put the focus back on them. So shout out to him. She should have made a better choice. I agree. Now that I do agree with. Because again, it's just a dumb question. But what I'm anticipating in 2025, and I brought this up earlier today, is I believe that this year we're going to start seeing a shift from that constant, steady drumbeat of foolishness to people actually pushing back and saying, no, we're not participating in this ignorance. I'm not going to divide my team into the blacks and the whites, the haves and the have-nots. We're not doing that anymore. And I'm believing in my heart of hearts that that kind of pushback is going to become overwhelmingly clear. And I believe, I know this is crazy, I believe it's actually been happening. We just haven't seen it yet. It's been happening in pockets and so forth like that. But I agree with you, man. He handled it excellent. He handled it very